Welcome to the final chapter of the articles on Sirius Pup Guide to Intimate Relationships in a Pack. So we talked about love in the previous article, and we're going to finish with love and multiple relationships. We're going to wrap it up by explaining that love, as we experience it as a pack, is based upon the flow of mutual goodwill to each other. You know, love doesn't have to be, here's a rose, I promise to you we're going to get married and we're going to have 2 kids, 2.5 kids, and, a van and a holiday home. Love can be many different forms, and people are allowed to have in our pack all kinds of levels of intensity of love. There can be not only a love of friendship, but there can be pups who just want to be fuck buddies, who just like, I'm a friend and a mate, but I also like to have sex with you, but I don't feel that we need intense romance. There can also be romantic partners, my partner behind the camera there, Alpha, and there can also be a deep and abiding love of such as being a slave or owned by a master, like in a BDSM relationship. So in our pack, we do cover a broad spectrum of the expression of love, in case you're under the impression that we're all romantic partners to each other. We're not, and we don't have to be. That may ebb and flow or change as we all see fit, because as long as we have mutual goodwill and we're expressing it in a rational way, it all works for us. One of the great things about being in a pack and in these multiple relationships is we gain new experiences. We get to do things together as a group, or we get to share with new people from their perspective. They bring something to us where we get to look at the world a little bit differently, or see and feel a little bit differently. They can also give us new support. So long as everyone who joins the pack has a mutual rational goodwill, we can all benefit from that. Of course, you can't be everything to anyone, which I think one of my servants asked me to change to, you can't be everything to everyone. However you want to phrase it, the point I'm trying to make is, I personally can't be something that completes another person and gives them every single thing they need in life. And a great thing about being a pack is that there are times that we need just a friend or a different friend. There are times we need sex in a different way, or we want a different level of intimacy. There's times that we just need something, and we're able to fulfill that as a group for each other by bringing different perspectives and different things to each other, rather than simply putting it on a single relationship to be the only source of our emotional fulfillment. It's a great strength of being in our pack. We also really enjoy feeling loved by more than one person. I can't tell you how wonderful it is. It's a great opportunity in life to know that you have multiple people loving you. It really bolsters your self-esteem. It makes you feel good, and not simply in the sentimental way of, yeah, well, they're my everything and my life would be terrible without them. Rather, you know that those people want the best for you, and that they have different expectations, but you all are giving sincere, active love to each other, and it's a great feeling. The only problem, and this is the kicker, the big problem with being in multiple relationships in a pack is not jealousy. Jealousy is a lot easier to deal with than you think. The real problem is time management. The more people you have in the pack, the less time you have. Every person that gets added to your group is significantly adding to the amount of time you need to spend with them. Everyone needs to spend with each other. So keep that in mind we would advise you as the Sirius Pups, keep that in mind if you're forming your own pack and being intimate with each other, is that time management is going to be the crucial problem that you will need to solve. We can't say that we've solved it completely. It's always a work in progress. Thank you for your patience. We know these have been some long videos. It's a topic that we've often been asked about, and we've sought to explain it in quite a lot of detail so that you can get our perspective. But this ultimately is just the experience of the Sirius Pup Pack. Though at times I've spoken to say, hey, this is what you should do, this is by no means telling you that this has to be done by you. You've always got a choice. Be reasonable and choose what's best for you.